So Ashley's not going to make it. Adeline was here, and then she left.
But see, that's the nice thing about the Google Plus, that you don't have to have a computer. You can do it off your phone.
Yeah.
Or your iPad, or, you know, whatever. You don't have to have a computer.
Because that's where my camera is.
Yeah. But, I mean, that was kind of the nice thing. That's the one thing I do like about Google Plus. Because, like, Mary Crockett of Dream Boy, she was having issues with her computer that her webcam wasn't working, but she could use her iPad. You can't do that with Spreecast. It's strictly computer. So that's kind of nice.
Yes, I had that issue with my cell phone when I was trying to do all that. I could watch, but I couldn't get on.
That's so weird. Let me turn off this thing. Well, anyway, first order of business that I was gonna bring up to the group a while back ago. I want a different name for this group because that I tweeted it to Twitter. And that took up, just the name of it took up 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 5 years. And just the title of the book club. So since you guys are the only people that are here.
Do you want a different name than all your other shows?
Yeah. Something short. You read on it short.
I know, but
Your
Bragging Book Club?
Yeah. Oh, but that's really long.
BBE?
Short. Short and to the point. Because that, Alan, I just ran over my toe.
How about Chat It Up?
Ooh. Just the name of it took a 6, 7.
Jessica, how about Chat It Up?
12, who's 13, talking? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, why do I hear myself? What in the world?
Jessica, how about...
Hold on a second. Is somebody else watching the show while they're in the show?
I only have one screen up.
What in the world?
I just have it up. That's it.
That was really weird.
The ghost.
I was I'm looking at my windows because, I've got everything on here. I don't hear it now. That was really odd. Okay, let me go look up for this one here. Ooh, okay, so this one actually already has, info. The last time somebody tweeted for this hashtag was 16 hours ago. What about just book chat?
Okay, because I said Chat It Up, so book chat works too.
Because then that's 5 characters. No,
sure.
I can't count. 9 characters. It's 9 characters.
Nice.
That's not too bad. Okay, so I will make a new button. That's all I do is I make buttons and I run down authors, and that is all I do.
That's what it all seems like.
So if you notice, my shelves behind me have changed, and they look all nice and pretty again, because I went through and rescanned stuff that needed scanned and put everything back. Don't look up there. Everything back in order. Yeah, that stuff is all up there still.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be there for a while. Okay, so we are talking about The Girl of Fire and Thorns, and we have both sides of the story, because although I love the story, Rachel, did you love the story?
I love the story.
And Rachel loved the story. Jan did not like the story
at all.
Shame on you.
I like the story. I have all of them. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. There's the 3, and then the novellas that I haven't read yet. I haven't read the novellas yet.
I'm excited for this story because Jessica's like, oh, this is the most amazing book on the planet. So then I start reading it, and I'm just like, did we read the same book? Because I'm like, where's the excitement? I am going, yeah. Did not have any excitement factor for me at all.
All of these are new except for this one because this is a library copy. It's an ex-library copy.
I'm jealous. All I have is this.
Hey, I just got The Girl of Fire and Thorns in hardback. I didn't have this one at all because I wanted them all to look pretty. And then, of course, they put this one in paper.
I hate that.
Epic Reads, if you ever tend to watch this, I want this in hardback. I want it in hardback. But no, okay, so my only qualms about it when I first started was that it really did. That it kind of felt to me like she was a wishnik.
Yes.
She's a wishnik, you know? That's the first thing, as soon as they said that they had the jewels in their belly.
Which is what intrigued me about the story in the first place. I'm like, oh, this is completely different. I haven't read anything like this. This is going to be really exciting. And there was no excitement. I mean, she goes to supposedly marry this guy, and then they go for a walk, and then she ends up in a cave, and then she ends up in the camp, and then she ends up back where she's supposed to be, and I'm like,
I want to hop into the book and take her 2-month trek.
Right?
Yeah.
I would lose all this weight. Easy peasy.
It doesn't mean that this author is terrible. It just, she didn't have the excitement factor for me. Maybe I'll like her next series. I mean, she had good descriptions and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It just didn't grab me.
You should try book 2. See if book 2 is better.
Maybe.
Because I don't think I really got into it. I'd have to go back and like see if I have my reviews. And I think I did, because I think I posted it on the thing and then just added a few things. But that I think I really got into it after the first book. None of these icons are screaming book chat.
What is the second book?
The Crown of Embers.
Crown of Embers, that's book 2. Bitter Kingdoms is book 3.
I did not like the ending in this. The ending in this sucked. I'm sorry. I love the series. It was amazing. But it just ended. There's no 5 years later or 10 years later or anything. It just ended. Yeah, and then I don't know about the novellas, though, because I haven't read the novellas, so I'm not exactly sure where. Have you read the novellas? I'll take that as a no. Well, I mean, I don't know where the novellas fall into the story. Are they prequels? Are they after? Or
which ones? What are they called? The King's Guard? No.
The Shadow Cats, the Shattered Mountain, and the King's Guard.
All right, found those.
Okay.
Let's see.
Does it tell you where it is at in the series? I'm looking for a 3.5.
Right, that usually helps.
Because it's all of the different things that these people were supposed to do, that they were there to do, were all these amazing things, and then hers was just
Jessica?
Huh?
The Shadow Cat is the prequel to book 1.
Okay.
The Shattered Mountain. Let's see that one. Wait, where is it? That one doesn't say.
Probably. Are you checking Goodreads?
Oh, I'm on Amazon.
Goodreads would probably just give you the listing of them.
Yeah, I'm checking Goodreads.
Did anybody find any questions?
Hold on, I'll do a search for that.
Okay, so the Shadow Cat, Shattered Mountain. No, they're all prequels. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one, the King's
Guard.
5,
6. Yeah, it's 5, 6, and 7.
Yep.
Man.
I found a discussion guide for the book.
Oh, yay.
I'm waiting for it to load. Come on, computer.
Why do these all have those things? Okay, that's not gonna work. Page.
Okay, so discussion question number 1. If I can get it to scroll down, let me see it. Okay, come on. Okay, discussion question number 1. Throughout Elsa's journey, she faces constant judgment from those around her, her own family, her attendants, her enemies, and even from herself. Which characters base their judgment on her physical appearance, and which see through to Elsa's true self? Does that tell us more about Elsa or about the characters who are passing judgment?
Her name's Elisa.
Yeah, sorry. Elisa.
I'm like Elsa.
Elsa.
Elsa on that one.
Everywhere. She's never going away.
Here's a link to the discussion questions if you guys want to go look at them.
Okay. I'm like trying to do 80,000 things at once as usual. Okay, so I don't want to start a free month. Okay, yeah, evergreen. See, I like theirs.
I'm trying to pop you into that.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. Like, you know, she went from being, you know, like somebody like me where, you know, well, not exactly, but, you know, I don't sit around and eat sweets all day. But, you know, that she was a person, you know, that she would go, you know, at midnight or something and go steal donuts out of the, you know, out of the pantry type thing, you know, and she was geared toward the sweets to being kidnapped to doing what, like a 2-month trek, you know, across the desert of all places. You know, and then being basically shoved into a completely new set of situation. And that was after, you know, basically being, you know, carted off to her new home.
Sure.
I do, yeah. It was definitely, and then of course she was constantly talking about, you know, how her sister was better than she was and everything, you know, what is my purpose in life, you know, I've got this jewel in my belly, what am I supposed to do? I did think that that was a little overdone. I mean, they're constantly, what, you know, my sister is so much better, da-da-da. It's like, okay, we got it.
But, I mean, that kind of made sense just to the fact that, I mean, that was her life where, you know, she was supposed to do something amazing, but yet they couldn't do a lot of stuff because most of the people with the jewels, you know, you would get murdered, you know. And wow, I'm like doing all this from memory. Woohoo!
Were able to fulfill what their destiny was. They said that a lot of them failed. They never did get to do whatever it was they were supposed to do.
Yeah, and that's kind of where my unfulfillment in the book came from, because I mean, in the end of the book, I mean, do you care if I say it, or do you want me not to say it?
Well, I read it.
Book 3?
Yeah.
I'm not probably not
okay, the book. But I mean, it's like, you know, I don't remember. Do they tell you like stuff that the other people, like the people that did fulfill their destiny on what they had done? I don't remember if that was in book 1. Like the tiles,
the bathroom tiles.
The bathroom tiles.
Yeah, one of the scenes with the bathroom tiles. She figures out what the bathroom tiles are for.
Oh, no, no, like the other people that had the jewel and stuff, like what the people that actually had completed whatever they were meant to do. Like I think that it was in book 2 or something, but like their thing was like an epic thing, you know. It wasn't something little, and hers, it was just they didn't do anything with it. I can't explain it correctly without telling you what it was.
Don't ruin it. I want to finish the series.
We can still finish it.
I'll finish it like 3 years from now. Then you can ruin it. Call me back.
Put it on mute. Put it on mute. I'll tell Jan.
Yeah, because Jan's not gonna read it.
Mute it. Mute.
How do I mute?
I don't know. Like, turn off your volume or something.
Yeah, there you go. Turn your computer volume
Weird.
off.
I've muted you, Jessica.
Mhm.
Help you, Eddie!
Wait.
I said,
Mute.
"Grr."
Wait, did you unmute yourself?
Yeah, you need to turn your volume all the way down so you can't hear me.
Okay.
Give me a thumb. Okay. Okay. So in the end of book 3, her whole thing is that her belly starts like burning, and she finds this little like the part of the desert, and she starts digging, and it's just like a compulsion to go do it, and she finds this itty bitty little plant. So out in the desert. So the whole thing would be, I would think, would be that the world is coming back to being plentiful and everything else that's going to regrow. Which that I thought was going to be like, the epilogue of, okay, like, 20 years down the line, she marries the king's guard because, of course, her husband dies, and I'm getting everybody spoilers and deal with it. And, the world has replenished itself, but they don't do that. It just ends.
Oh my
And it was
God.
very unfulfilling. It was very unfulfilling. So I have my own ending to the story.
Yeah.
So that was my biggest issue with the last book and the ending, that it wasn't that fulfilling, unfortunately.
Okay, Rachel went off screen, so can we move on to another question?
Yeah.
Number 2, Elsa's all of my life I've been
Elisa!
You read the questions then. Elisa says, all my life I've been reminded that I'm destined for service. How did growing up with such reminders shape her personality? How do you think she would have been a different character without the Godstone and her call to service? Imagine and describe an alternate life for her.
It's up.
Okay. I don't know how, if she wouldn't have had the jewel and stuff, the story would have been completely different. I don't know. I don't think it would have worked.
She would have stayed the same person she was in the beginning.
Yeah, she wouldn't have changed at all.
But do you think she would have been that person, though, either? Because if she wouldn't have had the jewel, she might have taken a completely different route.
She would have been boring. She would have been very boring.
I didn't mean to do that.
Very boring.
She would have been boring.
She would have been.
Oh, let's see. Another question is, Ray Carson transports reader to a vivid, exotic world. What elements of her writing in the story are most evocative to you? Make a list of words that contribute to the strong sense of atmosphere in The Girl of Fire and Thorns.
Ooh, big question.
Mm-hmm.
Big words. No, just kidding.
Sorry, I was typing. What was that again?
We want to know what elements of the writing by the author contribute most to the story.
I'm going to say the journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the journey, the whole trek and everything, and just watching her go from this basically, a slob into a queen.
I was going to say, she changes. She becomes a completely different person.
Yeah, and she, instead of being the little girl, especially when she gets back, she's not that little girl anymore. She's a woman, and you
right.
F with me, and I'm gonna kick you in the gonads, or even in your butter.
Well, the king even notices.
Mm-hmm.
He even mentions it.
That was so sad.
Praise.
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten to the sad part yet, Rachel. Shh. Be quiet. Because I don't think that happens until the last book. I think.
I haven't met anybody new. I love you. I'll get book 2.
I was going to say, I'm ready to talk about the book that we're going to do at the next session. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Okay, so...
Is it Talon?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Talon. And I even sat down and made a banner end crop for it, so it is done. The thing is up. if you guys want to like start submitting questions for it as you're reading, which is what I'm going to be doing.
And I've been sharing the crap out of that thing on Facebook, so there's like a ton of shares on there. And I even got my sister to share too.
I'm still on the fence about that book. If I have the money to buy it, then I'll be there. If I don't,
go to the library and get your butt in line for a copy.
I owe like $20-30. Might as well buy the book at that point.
Well, then you're in luck, Rachel. You're in luck, Rachel. You're going to get something soon.
My birthday early?
When is your birthday?
April.
Oh, yeah, that's way too early. Let's say, like, Yule/Christmas, winter solstice, whatever, you know, holiday, winter...
Whatever is politically correct.
Christmas with no snow.
If you have read her Irish,
whatever, you know, you want to call it.
Series.
I call it movie day.
If you're a fan of Julie Cogwell, you must read this story. Oh my gosh.
Also, I haven't read the Iron Face series.
Those are
my gosh. Slap her upside the head, girl.
I want to. It looks good.
But then again, I'm sure you could say that about plenty of books for me, so.
I'm so behind. I'm like 2 years behind on like what everybody's reading now.
Oh.
Hey, I've only read the first book of the selection series, so.
I'm behind, and I'm not supposed to be behind.
It's hard to do.
It is.
Well, especially if you read a first book and then you find that you love it, so you have to read the next ones, and then whatever books you were supposed to read get pushed off.
Well,
see,
yeah.
And that's why I was trying, you know, like the book club and stuff, I was trying to, like, we need to find standalones. And stuff for, like, my memes, I'm trying to find standalones because it's, like, I think the stuff that's on there right now for tomorrow's, for people to vote on, those are all standalones. I'm good.
Good.
But the review requests, most of the other ones that I have, those are all series. And I'm like...
My problem is I can't do that. I have to read the first book, and then I usually move on to something else, and then I come back and get to the second book. Because I've tried to do it where I read the whole series in one sitting or one whole thing, and I just get so bogged down by the story. Unless it's, you know, really drags me in and makes me want to read the next one. It's just, you know.
The only thing I don't like is when you go to read book 2, and of course I'm reading them back to back, like I'm going to be doing with these. I'm done with these, so I'm going to be reading book 3. And she does a really good job where she's not constantly reminding you of stuff that happened in the last book. And the Throne of Glass series, which is, like, right there, those don't do that either. So you're not bogged down.
Right. Throne of Glass, I definitely could have read all in one sitting, but I read that one as it came out, so it worked really well for that one. Allegiant, or the Divergent series, I haven't finished that yet. I've still got book 3 to read, but I read book 1, and then I just finished book 2 recently, so which is good because the movie comes out next year. So
I haven't read it.
You haven't read the Divergent series?
2 years behind.
But see, then again,
you just need to come in here for like a week, and we'll do nothing but read that entire week because I need help anyway.
You'd be reading, like, shh, no talking. Just read.
Oh, that's what I said when Talon got dropped off on my Kindle Monday night. I took a picture of it and tweeted it onto Twitter and said, shh, Talon has arrived. Mommy is reading.
Oh.
I only read.
I'll probably like go lock myself in the bedroom or something. Well, like tomorrow, I'll have my phone with me and I'll be reading off of that because this I only have I have book 3 in ebooks, so I'll be doing that. But Talon, oh my God, Talon, the cover to Talon is all bumped up so you can feel all his scales.
I love that.
Yeah, it's over here. I think I should be able to grab it without making too much of a mess.
That one sounds like a great book.
It is an epic book. I only have 2 hours left in it. I will probably finish it this weekend. I've tried to read it kind of slow because my sister's reading at the same time, and she's like, you're going to finish it before I get there. I said, I'll try to read it slow enough so we can still talk about it without me ruining it for you.
Oh, man.
You can see it.
Beautiful.
It's all bumped up.
But, that's why I love hardcovers. That is so pretty. And it's signed.
Yeah, because I pre-ordered it, so I got that, and I don't know where the other thing is, but I got that big old poster and stuff, so. But let me go. I'm going to go tweet to Julie.
We just lost Jan.
She usually retweets. So I'm going to ask her. No, I ended up with, I don't know how I got it, but I got another ARC of Talon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll send it to you.
Thank you. It looks so good. That book, I kept reading it over and over on Amazon, and I'm like, please lower to like $2.
Famous in Love. Okay, so that's my bad, apparently.
You keep kicking her out?
No, I don't know what's going on with her.
I was having the same problem when I kept going.
Her house crashed. Famous in Love. No, I had the wrong title for a book for next week's read-on for Rebecca Cyril. I had The Edge of Falling instead of her new one, Famous in Love. It's like, oops.
Oops.
But no, I tweeted Julie. She usually will tweet back, so I asked her how close the ARC to the finished copy was. Okay, let me download.
You want to take us off of live so we're not, like, confusing people?
Why? It's so fun to confuse people, but yeah, I'll take it off.
So, like, we were talking about, like, one book, and we're, like, on another book now.
Yeah.
We're all over the place. Who cares?
I was going to say, we just need a little club for the three of us, because obviously it ends up just being us three.
Yeah.
It's the JJR Club.
Exactly. Hey, that's our name. JJR Book Club. There we go.
Hey, I love the Game of Thrones TV show.
Me too. I have a sweater that says "Winter is coming." I just bought it off of Facebook. It's got wolves across the front of it.
Oh, Game of Thrones. I'm thinking Throne of Glass.
Oh, Game of.
I was like, what? What? Huh?
Our initials are the same as the authors. Makes us awesome.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, I'm gonna have to make a new group. And then, like, transfer everything over. I clicked